Hey there, LEGO fans. Welcome back. Alex here. In this video, we're going to be doing some minor modifications to the downtown area because it is getting very close to the new year, and a new year means a new modular building. And these modular buildings, as you can see here, take up the majority of the downtown area, and we can anticipate yet another one. While it hasn't been released, if LEGO sticks to their 3-year rotation with corner buildings, we just got this one last year, and that was, well, I guess it was this year technically, and that's a corner building. So we're looking at a building that we can slide into between two modular buildings. And as I look around the downtown area, there's some spaces that are pretty obvious that we can use, and that's going to be the town square right here, obviously. But I love the town square. It's like the social mecca of the downtown area, and I don't really want to get rid of it at all, really. So when I look around here, I think that spot right there in the back corner where the airport shuttle is, there's some wasted space there right next to that sanctum sanctorum. And I think what we can do is instead of having the train go out there and loop back, it takes up a lot of space. There's a couple of extra plates there of road plates that we don't really need. And I think that's the low-hanging fruit at the moment for getting some new space. So what I think we're going to do is relocate that airport shuttle station. So what I think we'll do first is get the station removed. Now I'm thinking the track might actually need to be moved back and have it straddle the train track below. I'm not sure how this is all going to work out. This is just kind of a trial and error. I've got this idea in my head and we're just going to try it out. And I'm going to take you guys along with me on the journey. All right, guys, it's time to check in here. Let me show you what I've got going so far. The airport shuttle station has moved here. The idea here is that I'm going to have it straddle the main entrance here from the bridge to the downtown area, very similar to the sister station that's in the amusement park. I've thought about actually pushing it further down so it's closer to the town square right here. However, if it's right there, there's no way I can reach it, right? This area of the city is the toughest for me to work with because of the reach, right? Everywhere else in the city, I have an access port or area right here that I can stick my head through and work on things or work around the city. But this area right here is kind of like the dead zone. If I have to do any work right here, I actually have to get up on the table, and it's not easy, I'll just say. Anyway, so I'm going to have it right here, nice and close, so I can actually access it, so I can control the train still, no problem. Now the platform problem is going to be sizable because, well, how do I get my minifigs from the platform down to the bottom area? Now, obviously, this isn't going to work anymore, the staircase, because that would go and interfere directly with the trains below. I've also thought about having like a stairway that goes up and then over, kind of like how I have the trains in the Grand Central Station on the lower platform, but I think that wouldn't work here. It would be too much of an eyesore, I think. So the idea is that I would have some sort of temporary access bridge that would magically show up when the train is not there. That way they can safely cross and then, access the lower area. And I can't change the platform because it has to be on that side because the airport shuttle only opens this way, and I have to have it matching the other platforms as well. I mean, yeah, I could change it and it would be fine and probably no one would ever notice, but I would know it's wrong and it would bug me, so I got to figure that out. So anyway, this is the trial and error, guys. I told you I'm taking you along for the ride. So that's where we are right now. So let me kind of continue to fiddle around with this thing and I'll check in just a moment. All right, on to the next clip. Here we go. Let's show you what I've got so far. We got the sky bridge connected here to the station. The stairway is complete. I had to split it up, put a landing here between because, well, there was a safety violation with how long it went with so many steps before it reached the top. So had to break it up there. Unfortunately, it does kind of interfere a little bit. It's pretty close to the Parisian restaurant right here in the corner. So I'll have to work on that. But regardless, we got a landing right here. So our minifigure here runs all the way up, exhausted with the climb, but is able to safely cross, and then comes to this little issue right here of reaching the platform, right? So let's say our train is there and it moves out. Let's go ahead and move it here, stop it right there. And what we've got here is an extendo bridge, like that, and then our minifigure can safely cross the tracks and reach the platform, and it will stay like that until the train returns. Here we go, just like so. And then our train can return safely to the station, just like that. Now, of course, you can't cross with the train being in the station, which is fine. But I think what I'm going to have to do here, kind of looking at the station without the train, let's move it right there really quick. Oops, that button came off. This thing is very, very old, so not surprised. But I think the platform needs to be upgraded now. I don't think I can leave it in its current 1991 form. So I'm gonna have to beef that up just so it matches the girth of this bridge right here. And I don't know, the color scheme's tough. Yes, it's black right here, kind of extending. There's some elements right here that allow that bridge to extend that are all built underneath this thing that need to be there. So it's pretty beefy on underneath it anyway. As you can see here, I've got just 2 supports instead of 4. It's still pretty sturdy. It's not actually too bad. And I thought, you know what? Let's keep it nice and simple. So that is what I went with underneath for the supports. Going the other side here, I was a little concerned that this element right here was too low. So like if we get like the really tall vehicle like the cement truck, right? We move it there, it clears it just fine right there. No problem. A little bit of space to spare too, not too bad. So clearance shouldn't be an issue here. So I think the next step here, guys, is to beef up the platform and make it look, you know, comparable to the this massive staircase going across. Maybe this is a bit of an eyesore, I don't know, but we'll continue to work on it. Again, trial and error, guys. But as you can see, we're opening up some space right here. We've got these 2 lots right here, 1 solid lot. This one not so solid because we have the train kind of going across it right here. So that would interfere getting 2 complete buildings here like we have with the Sanctum Sanctorum and police station here. But that's the idea of finding some space, guys. So let's go ahead and continue work on the platform. So it's a couple hours later here, guys. Let me go ahead and show you what I've been working on. Just ignore this ugly contraption right here. As you can see on the platform, I made it wider, so it's 2 studs deeper. A little bit more space there on the platform for safety reasons. Got rid of the yellow trim as well and just kept the red along it. And it looks pretty good. I think it matches the color, of course, of the bridge here. Much better now. A lot nice. I like that. And of course, as I was putting this together, I thought, you know, it'd be really nice to actually have a covering over it. And I was playing around with a couple of different ideas, and I ended up going a little wild and crazy with it. So this massive contraption here is actually just the claw that holds the platform covering, and that is what you see right here, this massive thing. I don't know, maybe I went too crazy with it, guys, but I was over there, I was creating, and you know, one thing led to another, and here it is. So let me see if I can actually put this on or not. Let's see here. Got the wires to my mic there. Hopefully I didn't. Oh, there we go. Straight on there. Should be a nice snug fit. Oh, hold on. Something doesn't feel right. There we go. That's it. Okay. Back up, nice and easy. And there it is. Now, this is obviously using the same technique that I used on the roof of the hospital, using the train track elements like these curved right here. So there's 3 in the front and 3 in the back. And I used some interesting techniques to make this all fit and come together. I don't know, maybe I should have just done 2 brick or 2 tracks in the front and the back, but you know, I think it looks okay. Let me go ahead and put the train into the station here. It's kind of cool, right? And you can see I kept the sign or the logo for the airport shuttle there, right there. I wish I had another one so I can put one over here on the other side. I mean, I do have another one, but it's, you know, it's in use. So let me know if you guys think I should flip it around, if it should be on this side or the other side. Let me kind of back out here a little bit. And there you have it. It's interesting. It definitely catches the eye. I don't know if it catches the eye in a good way, but you know what? Maybe it'll grow on me. So there you go. There's the main airport shuttle station for the downtown area. It's got to draw the eye a little bit, right? I had a lot of these 1x8 white tiles, and they were overflowing a lot of my drawers. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use what I got, and that's what I had. So this would look very different if I had unlimited access to Lego bricks, but that is it. So now what I'm going to do is kind of clean this all up, put it all back together, and we'll wrap this video up. And we are back, and here it is. It's all back together for the most part. Very temporary, right? These 2 road plates here are just kind of here temporarily until we need them, which should be very soon with the new modular coming. Should be announced here very, very quickly, and we're very excited to find out what that is. And I always get excited about the new modular. It's always fun to add that to the city, and as you can see, it has borne fruit with getting things ready. So instead of me panicking on finishing the build, I actually do have it a spot for it ready to go. So that part of the build will be kind of spoiled with this video. Sorry about that, guys. But right now, as you can see, we do have the fire department doing final inspections and safety checks on the new station, and hopefully it passes. I really hope it passes. It'd be a shame if I had to go back to the drawing board on any of this, you know. But I know the mayor. I can talk to her and see if we can work out something where it could stay. It's a little wobbly. I mean, for how top heavy it is, I don't think it's that bad, right? See, look at that. I mean, come on, that's not bad at all. However, just having, you know, the 2 supports at the bottom and those 2 rickety supports right there, right? All right. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it was fun. Let me know if you guys like this style of video where I just kind of take it clip to clip on the progress and the trial and error process of putting the MOCs together. I mean, I had no idea this is how it would turn out. It's not like this is going to be the permanent, way it goes. But it's kind of cool. It's different. It's unique. It's eye-catching. So maybe if it's not all white, maybe I put like a stripe through it. Maybe something like that would be kind of cool, like a yellow or a red stripe maybe. Would be kind of cool. You guys have to let me know what you think. But anyway, that was fun. Thanks for following along with me, guys. I really appreciate it. And we'll catch you again in the next one. Until then, you guys have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.